up, my grandma was our everything. She was our rock.
She was my hero. Now, I don't even call her Mama anymore. I just call her Gail.
I went through one of the hardest times in my life this year, and my grandma hasn't been there or checked in at all. I don't know who she is anymore.
She's not the same grandmother. I try to be patient. I try not to get angry. I'm fed up. She doesn't care about her family anymore. She is trying to be somebody she's not. Recently, I went through my grandmother's messages and found out she was sending money to Post Malone. She said it was to prove she wasn't with him for his money.
Most of his messages are about money. He's just a scammer. That's all he wants. Now she asks me for money every week.
Why does a millionaire want your money? If a millionaire is in love with you, he should be helping support you and giving you money. Why is he taking yours?
My grandmother is getting fraudulent checks sent to her. She's cashing them and sending him the money back.
We found a check that was from Post Malone that he had sent her for $26,000. And it looked real, so this guy, he knows what he's doing.
My grandmother's house was in foreclosure because she was behind in her payments.
Instead of paying her bills, she's sending all her money to this guy.
You've had to change your bank and you keep saying, I got all these $100 phone bills, and you don't put two and two together that this person's the one that keeps stealing the money out of your bank.
If my grandmother ends up in jail because of this, she deserves it.
He said, you sent $7,000, and he said, we can get more.
But that was talking.
But nothing. You sent money, Mama.
This is not Post Malone. This is a scammer that needs to be brought to justice.
Whoever's scamming my grandmother has all our information. My concern is he could steal her identity, rob her, or even worse, come and kill us.
My family does not believe me. They think I'm mental. They think I'm crazy. They worry about me, but I'm fine. They think I'm being scammed by somebody overseas. They don't believe it's Post Malone. I have questioned why Post Malone would pick me. I know there's a big age difference, but we love each other and we're best friends. If I had the money, I would have surgery to make myself look younger. It would make me feel better about myself. I feel honored that Posty picked me. I would marry him if I could. The first gift he sent me was my promise ring. He's actually sent me a few rings. I confirmed that it wasn't a real diamond, but it's still special because it comes from Post Malone. I've talked to him on the telephone 3 or 4 times. When we've talked, it's never his voice. He talks to me with a Jamaican accent to protect his identity. I have sent Post Malone around $3,000. It was just to prove to his family that I was not using him for his money. I would send him a $50 gift card, a $100 gift card, maybe $150, but it was always for a good cause. Supposedly, he would tell me it was for his charities. Everything about him makes him interesting to me. He is good looking, and I do find his tattoos attractive. He calls me his queen, I call him my king. When we do text, Posty will tell me I'm coming, my queen, and I'd say, okay, I'll see you when you get here, and he never does come. He tells me he's busy or he's got a concert. He always has an excuse. I know I'm not being scammed. I've never met Post Malone, but I'm waiting for that day to come. That's why I'm here.
You say you're in a relationship with Post Malone.
Well, yes. We've been friends, texting over 2 years.
Okay. Do you have other friends that you've never met in person?
No.
So out of all the friends that you have in your entire life, this is the only one you've never met in person?
Right. He's always got an excuse that he's going to come, that he's busy, but we're going to meet.
Well, he sent you some rings.
Supposedly, that was my promise ring.
He sent you these promise rings.
Why would a millionaire send you a fake ring?
Because he's in the games.
When you're in a relationship with someone, treating them with dignity and respect that's not about games.
Right.
And he sent you these rings, and you said they're not real and they turn your fingers green.
You probably bought it with her money.
That's why I've tried to explain why I'm so drained, because of he's a big gamer. And he goes to Korea and Japan and different places and gets these games. He's into magic nights. He's into paranormal. And somehow or another, as we text, this energy would come from my cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I have said I would be willing to take any kind of test. That's why I'm so drained looking all the time.
You went to your doctor to make sure that because you say you're drained, to make sure that you were doing okay, and they sent you to a psychiatrist?
They did.
Okay, and the psychiatrist examined you?
Well, she talked to me, and as I was in talking to her, I got a text, and it was a picture of Post Malone.
Mm-hmm. And what did you show it to the psychiatrist?
I did.
And what did she say?
Well, she asked me, did I want some kind of medication? I told her no, that I didn't need any kind of medication.
Did she give you a clean bill of health?
Yeah?
Said no problems.
No.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.